Virginia Woolf was born 1882 in London, England. Virginia's father was involved with the literary world and introduced her to much of what she knew. Unlike her brothers, who received a formal education, Virginia taught herself in the library of her home. The death of Virginia's mother and half-sister when she was just 13 caused Virginia to have her first emotional breakdown. The death of her father 9 years later caused an even bigger collapse, and Virginia was briefly sent to a mental institution. Through all of the issues in her life, Virginia remained dedicated to her writing. Mrs. Dalloway centers on the efforts of Clarissa Dalloway, a middle-aged society woman, to organize a party, even as her life is paralleled with that of Septimus Warren Smith, a working-class veteran who has returned from the First World War bearing deep psychological scars. The intensity of Virginia Woolf's poetic vision elevates the ordinary, sometimes banal settings, often wartime environments, of most her novels. To the Lighthouse is set on 2 days 10 years apart. The plot centers around the Ramses family's anticipation of and reflection upon a visit to a lighthouse and the connected familial tensions. One of the primary themes of the novel is the struggle in the creative process that beset painter Lily Briscoe while she struggles to paint in the midst of a family drama. The novel is also a meditation upon the lives of a nation's inhabitants in the midst of war and of the people left behind. It also explores the passage of time and how women are forced by society to allow men to take emotional strength from them. In 1912, Virginia married Leonard Woolf. During her marriage to Leonard, Virginia had an affair with Vita Sackwell West. Leonard was just fine with it. As a result of her depression and mental instability, Virginia lost the desire to live. On March 28, 1941, Virginia committed suicide. She filled her pockets with stones and walked into the river by her house and drowned herself. She wrote 9 novels, 14 nonfiction books, and several short stories, biographies, dramas, and letters. She was a novelist, essayist, diarist, epistler, publisher, feminist, and writer of short stories, and is regarded as one of the foremost modernist literary figures of the 20th century. The end.